Imagine standing at the edge of space, gazing down on Earth as a fragile blue marble suspended in infinite darkness. This is the dream Richard Branson has made real through his company Virgin Galactic, a dream to take ordinary people beyond the boundaries of Earth and into the cosmos. But as humanity reaches for the stars, an ancient warning from the Bible looms. Are we repeating the sins of the Tower of Babel? Branson's vision for space tourism is bold and ambitious. With Virgin Galactic, he promises to democratize space, giving civilians the chance to experience what was once reserved for astronauts. The allure of this dream is undeniable, the chance to break free from Earth's gravity, to touch the stars, to become part of something greater than ourselves. Yet, Branson's efforts mirror a dangerous pattern seen throughout history: humanity's relentless drive to ascend, to build higher, to go further. And in the Bible, this drive often ends in catastrophe. The story of the Tower of Babel is a stark warning about humanity's hubris. In the book of Genesis, humanity unites to build a tower that reaches the heavens, seeking to make a name for themselves and defy their earthly limitations. But their ambition draws divine intervention. God scatters them across the earth, confusing their language and halting their progress. The message is clear: reaching for heaven without understanding the consequences leads to downfall. Branson's space ventures echo this tale in eerie ways. The rocket launches, the technological marvels, and the global attention all point to a new kind of tower, one not built of bricks and mortar, but of ambition and innovation. Virgin Galactic's Unity spacecraft even carries a name reminiscent of the Unity sought at Babel. Yet, the Bible warns that humanity's attempts to ascend beyond its limits often come with a price. But this isn't just about Branson. His vision represents a larger shift in humanity's relationship with the cosmos. For centuries, space was seen as the domain of God, the heavens unreachable by human hands. Now billionaires like Branson, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk are turning it into a playground. They speak of colonizing Mars, mining asteroids, and living among the stars. But as we push further into the unknown, have we stopped to ask whether we should? The risks aren't just technological, they're existential. The Bible warns against pride and the desire to become like gods, to control what we don't fully understand. Branson's mission to open the heavens to humanity may seem noble, but it raises uncomfortable questions. Are we ascending out of curiosity and wonder, or out of a deeper, more dangerous desire for power and immortality? In the Bible, the heavens are a sacred realm, a place of divine authority and mystery. Humanity's attempts to conquer this realm often come with consequences. From Babel to modern space exploration, the parallels are hard to ignore. Branson's flights might seem like harmless tourism, but they mark a turning point in our journey as a species, a point where ambition could either unite us or lead us to ruin. As humanity touches the stars, will we find salvation or judgment waiting on the other side? Imagine rockets piercing the skies, their flames lighting the heavens, carrying humanity closer to the stars than ever before. Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic promises a future where space is no longer the exclusive realm of astronauts, but a destination for all. Yet beneath the spectacle and ambition lies a haunting question rooted in the Bible. Are we building a new Tower of Babel? The Tower of Babel wasn't just a structure, it was a symbol of humanity's hubris. The people of Babel sought to make a name for themselves, to transcend their earthly limitations, and challenge divine authority. Their ambition to reach heaven was not born of humility or reverence, but of pride. And it was this pride that led to their downfall, as God scattered them and confused their language to halt their progress. Today, Branson's quest to make space accessible feels eerily reminiscent of that ancient tale. Virgin Galactic space flights are heralded as a triumph of human ingenuity. For hundreds of thousands of dollars, passengers can experience weightlessness, see the curvature of the Earth, and marvel at the vastness of space. But these flights aren't just technological marvels, they are a statement. They declare that humanity is no longer bound to Earth, that the heavens are ours to conquer. Branson himself has said, "The sky is no longer the limit." But the Bible warns that when humanity tries to ascend beyond its place, consequences often follow. The parallels go deeper. In the story of Babel, humanity united under a single goal, pooling their knowledge and resources to defy their limitations. Today, we see a similar unity, not of nations, but of billionaires. Branson, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos are all racing to claim the stars, each driven by a vision of humanity's future among the heavens. They speak of space colonies, interstellar travel, and limitless possibilities. But their ambitions also reflect a desire for control, a drive to shape the future according to their own vision. The Bible's warnings about pride and overreach resonate strongly here. In Ecclesiastes, we're reminded that God is in heaven and you are on earth, so let your words be few. This verse isn't just about humility, it's about recognizing the limits of human understanding. Branson's flights may seem harmless, but they symbolize something far greater, humanity's attempt to claim the heavens for itself. And history shows that when we forget our place, the results can be catastrophic. Consider the risks of space tourism. Rockets are marvels of engineering, but they are also volatile and dangerous. Each launch carries the potential for disaster, not just for those on board, but for the environment. The fuel burned, the debris left in orbit, and the resources consumed all raise ethical questions about our priorities. Are we reaching for the stars at the expense of the Earth? Then there's the question of morality. The Tower of Babel was built not out of necessity, but out of desire, to prove humanity's greatness. Similarly, space tourism is not solving the world's problems. It's a luxury, accessible only to the wealthy. For the price of a single ticket, entire communities could be lifted out of poverty. Branson's vision, while inspiring, reflects a troubling imbalance, a world where the few ascend while the many remain grounded. But perhaps the most profound risk is spiritual. The Bible repeatedly warns against the temptation to become like gods. When humanity seeks to transcend its limits, it often does so without fully understanding the consequences. Branson's dream of democratizing space might be noble, but it also raises questions about our motivations. Are we reaching for the stars out of wonder and curiosity, or out of a deeper, more dangerous desire to escape the challenges of Earth and claim the heavens for ourselves? As Virgin Galactic's rockets soar, we must ask, are we touching the heavens or repeating the mistakes of Babel? The countdown begins. A deafening roar shakes the Earth as Virgin Galactic's spacecraft pierces the atmosphere, carrying humanity closer to the stars. For Richard Branson and his passengers, this is more than a journey. It's a declaration that the heavens are no longer out of reach. But in our race to ascend, have we considered the price of this ambition? The Bible's story of Babel warns that reaching too far can come at a cost we might not be ready to pay. The Tower of Babel was more than a symbol of humanity's ambition. It was a cautionary tale about overreach. The people of Babel sought to climb the heavens, driven not by necessity but by pride. Their punishment wasn't just the scattering of languages, but the shattering of unity. Today, as Branson and others race to the stars, we see echoes of that same hubris. Are we once again building something that could divide us rather than unite us? Space tourism is marketed as an achievement for all humanity, but in reality, it's a luxury for the elite. The cost of a single Virgin Galactic ticket exceeds $450,000, a price tag far beyond the reach of ordinary people. While billions on Earth face poverty, hunger, and climate disasters, a privileged few are spending fortunes to touch the edge of space. The contrast is stark, and it raises a moral question. Is our desire to ascend creating a deeper divide between the haves and have-nots? The environmental cost is another piece of the puzzle. Rockets burn enormous amounts of fuel, releasing pollutants into the upper atmosphere. While space exploration offers hope for scientific advancement, the resources consumed by space tourism are hard to justify. Every launch leaves a footprint on Earth and beyond. In our pursuit of the heavens, Are we ignoring the responsibility to care for the planet beneath our feet? Yet, the spiritual implications may be the most profound. In the Bible, the heavens are described as God's domain, a sacred realm beyond human reach. By attempting to claim this space, humanity risks stepping into forbidden territory. The Tower of Babel was a physical structure, but its lesson transcends time. The desire to control what we don't fully understand often leads to unintended consequences. Branson's dream of democratizing space is noble on the surface, but it raises deeper questions about humanity's motivations. Are we driven by wonder or by a need to prove our own greatness? Branson's ambition also mirrors a broader trend among global elites. As billionaires like Branson, Bezos, and Musk invest in space, they're not just exploring the stars, they're shaping humanity's future. They envision colonies on Mars, asteroid mining, and a civilization that thrives beyond Earth. But these visions often exclude the majority of humanity, focusing instead on creating sanctuaries for the privileged. Could this be a modern parallel to Babel's attempt to create a unified world by leaving others behind? The Bible warns against such hubris. Proverbs 16:18 states, "Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall." This verse serves as a reminder that unchecked ambition can lead to collapse. Humanity's drive to conquer space, while inspiring, may also be blinding us to the risks. What happens when our technology outpaces our wisdom? When our ambition to ascend leads to divisions on Earth that can't be repaired? History shows us the dangers of overreach. From the fall of empires to the collapse of economies, humanity's greatest failures often stem from its greatest ambitions. Space exploration, if done responsibly, could unite us. But if driven by pride and profit, it could deepen the divides that already plague our world. Branson's quest for the stars isn't just a technological milestone. It's a reflection of humanity's struggle between ambition and humility. As we ascend toward the heavens, the question remains: are we creating a new future or repeating an ancient mistake? The engines roar, the rockets soar, and humanity touches the stars. Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic represents a new era, an era where the heavens are no longer the realm of myth, but a destination for those who can afford the journey. Yet, as humanity ascends, a warning from the Bible becomes harder to ignore. Are we inviting judgment in our quest to conquer the heavens? The story of Babel serves as a timeless reminder of what happens when humanity oversteps its bounds. The people sought to build a tower that reached the heavens, united in ambition but blind to the consequences. Their goal wasn't to honor God but to glorify themselves, to claim the heavens as their own. In response, God scattered them, confounding their language and dismantling their unity. It wasn't just a punishment, it was a lesson. Today, Branson's dream of democratizing space echoes that ancient tale. But will it lead to unity or division? The implications of space tourism stretch far beyond the wealthy passengers who board these flights. The pursuit of the stars is reshaping humanity's priorities. Billions are spent on rockets and spaceports, while millions on Earth suffer from poverty, hunger, and climate disasters. The question of morality looms large. Should humanity invest in reaching the heavens while ignoring the suffering on Earth? Then there's the environmental toll. Rockets release massive amounts of carbon and other pollutants into the atmosphere, accelerating the very climate crisis that threatens life on Earth. In our race to ascend, are we sacrificing the planet we call home? The Bible warns that the Earth is God's creation, entrusted to humanity to steward and protect. Yet the pursuit of space tourism often feels like an escape, a way to leave Earth's problems behind rather than solve them. But the most profound implications are spiritual. By reaching for the stars, are we striving to transcend our human limitations or attempting to become like gods? In Isaiah 14:13-14, Lucifer's fall is attributed to his desire to ascend above the heavens and make himself like the Most High. Humanity's attempts to conquer the cosmos bear a striking resemblance to this ancient warning. Branson's vision, while inspiring, raises uncomfortable questions about our motivations. Are we driven by wonder and exploration, or by pride and defiance. The Bible speaks of the heavens as a sacred domain, a place of divine authority and mystery. Humanity's attempts to claim this realm for itself risk crossing a line we may not fully understand. Branson's rockets might symbolize progress, but they also challenge the natural order. The story of Babel reminds us that ambition without humility leads to chaos. Could our quest for the stars bring about a modern-day scattering? Yet, there is hope. Space exploration has the potential to unite humanity, to inspire us to work together for a common goal. If approached with humility and responsibility, it could represent the best of what humanity has to offer. The challenge is ensuring that this journey is guided by wisdom rather than greed, by collaboration rather than competition. Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic is more than a company. It's a symbol of humanity's aspirations, but it's also a mirror reflecting our deepest desires and fears. The Bible's warnings about pride and overreach are as relevant now as they were thousands of years ago. As we ascend, we must ask ourselves, are we building a new future or inviting the same judgment that ended Babel? Before you leave, reflect on what this journey means. Branson's quest for the stars isn't just about technology. It's about humanity's relationship with the heavens, with Earth, and with each other. Share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe to stay informed, and turn on notifications to join the conversation. The stars may be closer than ever, but the question remains, what will we find when we get there? Will we discover salvation among the stars, or judgment waiting above?